Once, in the hills of Galilee, Jesus walked with his disciples, sharing parables and teaching the crowds that followed him. The sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the landscape, and the air was filled with a sense of peace and anticipation. Among the crowd was a young woman named Miriam, who had come seeking solace for her troubled heart. Miriam had recently lost her husband, and the weight of her grief was heavy upon her. She felt abandoned, not only by the love of her life but also by God. She approached Jesus, her eyes filled with tears, and fell at his feet. "Master," she said, her voice trembling, "I am lost and alone. I feel as if no one cares for me anymore. My heart is broken, and I don't know how to carry on." Jesus looked at Miriam with profound compassion. He knelt down and gently lifted her to her feet. "Miriam," he said softly, "I understand your pain. Your grief is deep and your sorrow is real. But know this, I will always care for you." He led her to a nearby tree, and they sat together in its shade. The disciples and the crowd gathered around, eager to hear his words. "Let me tell you a story," Jesus began, addressing not only Miriam but everyone present. There was a shepherd who had 100 sheep. One evening, as he gathered his flock, he realized one sheep was missing. The shepherd did not hesitate. He left the 99 in a safe place and went into the hills to search for the lost one. He did not rest until he found it. When he did, he rejoiced greatly and carried it back on his shoulders, saying to his friends and neighbors, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my lost sheep." Jesus paused and looked around at the attentive faces. "You see, Miriam, you are like that lost sheep. When you feel lost and alone, I seek you out. I do not rest until I find you, and when I do, I carry you on my shoulders. You are precious to me, and I will always care for you." Miriam felt a warmth spread through her heart. She had heard the parable before, but now it resonated deeply within her soul. She realized that she was never truly alone, even in her darkest moments. Jesus' love and care were ever present, like a shepherd who never abandoned his flock. As the days passed, Miriam found new strength and hope. She shared her story with others, reminding them of Jesus' promise, "I will always care for you," and in those words, many found comfort and peace, knowing that they were cherished and loved by the Good Shepherd.